Let's take our first call of the day. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. This is Mumbi Phiri.
Yes,
I
madam.
was actually part of the victim of the Kaoma shootout.
Thank you very much for
I just came
calling.
back yesterday. You know, the speculations which are going on there, it's very, very unfortunate. And I was shocked to see the area member of parliament come on television. I was watching him on Prime TV. I arrived last night. Giving out a lie. You know, one thing we forget. Pano Pachalo, as I've always said, to Peter Pofi. All of what God has promised is true. For me as a Christian, I know that what God has promised is true. That whatever is hidden, whatever we do in darkness shall be brought to light. What actually happened? We went to church. We were in Mongo with our honored Vice President. So on Sunday, we started off 06 going to Kaoma. We attended church. We were the three of us, two honorable ministers, Honorable Papiri Mwansa, Member of Parliament for Nimba, and Minister in the Vice President's office. Honorable Kampamba Mulenga Chewe, Member of Parliament for Kalulushi, and Minister for Community Development, and myself. We went to church. The two went to the Catholic Church. Me, I went to ECZ, where our candidate, who is also a woman, in Kaoma, prays. We prayed, we went back to our campaign center 8, and we were supposed to go and address a rally. As we were going, there were two vehicles which were in front of us. You know, in the bush, the roads are very narrow, so you have to give each other chance. The UPNG blocked us with a branded vehicle. Us were in private vehicles. The two vehicles which were in front of us, us were the third ones, we started hearing gunshots. And people started scampering different directions. This man they have arrested, called Mr. Chola, had a gun. In fact, there were two pistols which were recovered. I am a pistol, te am a pistol bakapokola benda nayo. Those are sophisticated weapons. And I hope the Member of Parliament and all those who are talking, because these guns are in the hands of the police. In fact, out of the fracas, he picked a magazine, which we handed over to the police. He was shooting indiscriminatory. That guy who was shot dead, he followed one of our chair lady from Mongo. Out of fear, she jumped out of the car, and that guy followed the old lady, grabbed the handbag from her. That's why when he was, and I think in the fracas, that man who was shooting didn't realize that the UPND had moved from where they were on the other side, and then they ambushed us. But because that guy went to steal the handbag of that woman, that's how he was, caught up in the crossfire. And when he dropped, everybody saw that man had a handbag of a woman because he grabbed from a woman. So out of the confusion, we all ran in a different direction. And later, that Shola ran away, went on a bike, pretending, but people saw him. Because majority of the people were there from our side are from Kaoma.
Okay.
So when he got on a bike, he came, now the injured, there were two men who were shot, our cadre and the UPND cadre. And the other three, they got injuries. The woman who jumped, the other one was stoned. I'm sure you saw some pictures.
Yes.
So we all went to the hospital to find out how many casualties were there. We entered, be Honorable Kampamba, we entered where they were being treated. I cried. Even those who bothered journalists to copy, they tell you, I couldn't speak because I couldn't believe that we can reach this stage where we have reached politics killing each other. And when we saw the two injured, it's me who called the Minister of Health, whom we had left in Mongo. I said, we have two people who have gunshots. At that time, the doctor had told us that, because it was in the UPND regard,
Yes.
the two, they saw that he had two, calling them punctures in the head. When we looked at them, we realized they were gunshots. So I called the Minister of Health. I said, we have two people who seriously need evacuation. And then I told him, this other one is UPNG, but Minister is a human being. Let's take care of him. That's how the Minister rushed from Mongo to Kaoma. And he said right away, I'm going to call flying doctor service. Now to see a member of parliament saying they evacuated, I've never seen government evacuating a UPNG guy, for God's sake. That's a human being. And you know, later when I heard on the news, I was shocked to find that that's an elderly man. He's my age mate, he's 49. To find yourself stealing some, a woman's bag. How many women are going to participate in politics if you go on like this? So that's how Dr. Chirufya came to the hospital. They tried to stop the bleeding, and then the aeroplane arrived. They evacuated them. That guy died on the way coming to UTH. He did die in Kaoma. I saw that with my own eyes. I was there. The man who shot the people, he left the car, now got on a bike. And mind you, this is an ex-soldier. The wife works in Kaoma. She's a civil servant. She's a nurse at Kaoma General Hospital. So he was identified. When they saw him, he thought when he leaves the car, he gets on the bike, disguises himself, people will forget his face. It was a citizen arrest that was implied on Mr. Chola, an ex-soldier. And 2 pistols were recovered, as I said, sophisticated weapons, not Ishisha Kwatabaka Pokola. And I hope the police have the registration. They'll easily identify who the owner of those guns were. And when we arrived in Kaoma, we were told there was Gary Nkombo and the Member of Parliament, Honorable Kangombe, my son. When Honorable Kangombe arrived, the town became so volatile. There was so much noise. Sure, somebody died because Mumbi Phiri has to be elected as council chairperson or member of parliament. No kufola kala fola eka. Whoever will win. Is it worthy? Really? You know, I'm so saddened as a Christian to be in a job where people have started killing each other just for votes. It's so, so sad. I just thought I should give you that side of the story. That guy, for me, from what I've seen, he was caught up because he came to our group to steal a handbag. Now that guy who was shooting didn't realize that one of their own had come to our side. That's how he was caught in the crossfire.
So, Madam Mumbi Phiri, so basically this whole thing started with somebody trying to steal a handbag?
No. We were ambushed by UPNT, who blocked the road to where we were going to address a rally.
So for them, when they came out and said that you as a PF are the ones that attacked them, so for them...
No. They are the ones who blocked the road. And they had a branded vehicle in UPND, colors and everything. Us, we were having private vehicles, and we had people. I told you that I was in the third vehicle. There were 2 which were ahead of us.
Yes.
With the people in our regalia. They blocked the road so that we don't go to where we were going to address a rally. And now this person, Mr. Chola, who had the gun, started shooting indiscriminately. And that's how that guy now, because of the confusion, followed the woman out of panic. The vehicle was still moving, who dropped out of the car, and he came to steal a handbag.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Phiri. Please call in again as the conversation keeps on going.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.